Drones have become a really critical part of public safety operations in general, but the most critical thing is to get to the right place at the right time. That means you may have a drone out there operating for a particular scene, but you're also likely going to have ground personnel involved, potentially ground robots, helicopters. There could be other aircraft, other boats, as well as canine. There's all these specialized capabilities that public safety bring to bear on a scene, and DroneSense enables them to put all of that stuff in the same place. So that might be unified control systems. So if you're flying one type of drone, you switch over to another type of drone, you're still using the same DroneSense interface to fly the drone. So that seriously reduces the amount of training between things. But also being able to provide video to other platforms and other users, other agencies, that also simplifies your life. So instead of spending time on the radio describing what you're seeing, you just send them the link so they can view the video themselves. That, along with administrative tasks, making that as simple and as seamless as possible, really reduces the complexity of having a drone program.
The exciting part about DroneSense is it really fits into a lot of different places within Versaterm's public safety ecosystem. Most importantly is in that incident response workflow. But when we look at the rest of the ecosystem, there are exciting possibilities to integrate drone operations into that entire public safety workflow, whether that's from the incident response all the way through the investigation and even into the jurisprudence process afterwards.
To really protect a society, the society must trust its first responders. That their first responders are not just protecting your lives, which is very important, but also protecting your privacy, your dignity as a member of that society, that community. So at Versaterm DroneSense, we have flight control applications, we have real-time video streaming platform, we also have fleet management and flight logging capabilities. And then the newest part of our platform is Drone as First Responder tools to allow BVLOS operations.
Drone as First Responder, in my opinion, is revolutionizing the way that public safety responds to critical incidents 911 calls. What makes DroneSense stand apart from all of the competitors is that we allow us to not only be able to do Drone as First Responder programs, but we support all of the different kinds. So you can do the traditional drone as first responder operations where you have a remote pilot in command on the rooftop, flying a drone for over 2 miles, or you can utilize dock operations. We support Dock 1, Dock 2, Dock 3 operations. We also can support your everyday patrol-led operations as well, so that you can really triage and respond to that incident in the most effective manner you possibly can.
A lot of times when people call 911, they don't know exactly where their location is. If you get a drone on scene first, the drone can do that for them. They can find the incident before people get on scene, and now we're saving time. And maybe we'll look at it, and maybe we don't need fire department on the scene. So now that fire can be at another incident instead of spending their time on scene where they're not needed.
Being able to fly beyond visual line of sight allows you to be able to really stretch your wings, pun intended, to be able to get to those call for services so that you can be able to handle all kinds of different things. Where DroneSense benefits those beyond visual line of sight operations is we can accommodate for utilizing visual observers. We can accommodate if you want to use detect and avoid solutions if you're wanting to fly above 200 feet. So no matter what type of solution you may want to utilize to have a safe operating environment in the national airspace, DroneSense can accommodate for that.
Sometimes when you're operating, you kind of get tunnel vision and you only see what you think you can see. And allowing other people to see it, maybe you see somebody hiding in the corner. Maybe you see a person in danger that nobody else saw before. And so enhancing the situational awareness for real-time perspective just greatly improves the safety of not only the officers arriving, the firefighters, but also the community as well.
DroneSense has been amazing in the fire department world. What DroneSense has allowed us to do on the incident scene is get real-time feed from over above on the top of a structure fire right back to our command vehicle. So it allows for firefighter safety inside because the incident commander is able to dictate on what he sees the structure is doing throughout the fire and make those tactical decisions.
We started using DroneSense in 2021 when responding to some civil unrest. And since then, we've really implemented it in all phases of our UAS deployments. So one instance of this is we use DroneSense to stream our tactical UAS from inside a building before our tactical operations guys, our SWAT guys, actually go into the building.
Every flight that we do it through
the DroneSense app. That way we can share it and record it, and people who aren't on scene, the chiefs, etc., can see what we're doing and what's going on, plus the recording flight telemetry and stuff like that.
DroneSense has actually helped us immensely to not only help the team, but also our community. A great example of that is large-scale events that we have here in the city of Fairfax. It gives that overarching bird's eye view and also pinpointing where that emergency call is. So instead of trying to push through a large crowd, we can see where that incident is and deploy those crews quicker depending on where that incident is.
Becoming part of Versaterm is a huge leap forward for DroneSense. We talk about the future of drones. Often we talk about bigger, faster, longer endurance, longer range, but the future of Versaterm DroneSense, I believe, really revolves around integrating those capabilities within an agency's overall response mission. That is our mandate, and working with Versaterm allows DroneSense to do just that. The future is very bright.